What's good, YouTube? White Wolves here, going to give you guys John Cleghorn's tournament-winning Heratic rulers.
Heratic rulers, yeah.
All right. Tell us how you did before we get started.
I went undefeated.
Okay.
Asterisk.
Okay.
Because
what was your what was your hardest matchup? If you want to talk about it. Some stuff did happen. I understand.
Yeah,
we don't have to talk about that.
I mean, honestly, like, spellbooks are kind of really difficult to deal with because of the fate, the recycling of fate, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. The hardest matchup tonight, I played Bujins twice, played spellbooks once, I played some real weird rogue stuff, but probably definitely like spellbooks because that fate, man, gosh, it's so devastating. Because like especially if they start hitting your dragon ruler stuff or even your vanilla stuff, because it's the Heratic build, you need your vanillas. Yeah. It gets really bad. So yeah, probably prophecy.
All right. Well, you ready to get in the deck?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, bro. Go ahead.
All right. Of course, one of each of the dragon rulers.
All the dragons.
I think these cards, are really good. I think they need to be banned. I think it's kind of ridiculous that they're still in the game. I don't like what Konami's doing. They're like hitting the archetypes that the dragons are using to fuel what they do. Like Ravine, like Dragoonity. Dragoonities, poor Dragoonities don't even have the field spell anymore. So, I think they're going about it wrong. I think these guys just need to be banned because that's the root of the problem. All right, one of each of those. For the Heratics, 3 of each. 3 Tefnuit, 3 Sue, and 3 sets. Yeah, I think that's pretty standard. Most people play 3 of each of those. This guy is so good. Sue, he's phenomenal. Depending on like the combination of what you have in your hand at any point, you can make 2 Atums and still like drop at least 1 Dragon Ruler and sink for a level 8. It's just really good. Heratic Ruler is really good. It does suck though. At one point, I opened with 3 of that in my hand. I was able to pull the win out though.
That's all that matters.
And then my 2 vanillas. I really almost played a second Luster Dragon just because there are times when I need to banish enough stuff for the Dragon Rulers, and unless you have a Burial, you can't get him back. Also, fair warning, I am playing this without Seal from the Ashes. But I think the deck is so good that even without the Seal, it's totally viable. Like I said, I didn't lose tonight, so.
Asterisk.
Yeah, asterisk. Tuners, 1 Debris, 1 Influence. Debris is pretty standard. Influence is, I think he's becoming standard. I think a lot more people are playing him. He's really good because he's your level 3. He lets you with the Heratics. If you have the Asset, he lets you make an 8. If you have the Tefnuit or the Sue, he lets you make a 9. The Gigantic Castle, which I'm actually not playing now. I was playing the Gigantic Castle, but he's mainly Dragon Rulers. He lets you make Leo, and Leo is utterly devastating. So that's it for the tuners. Play 2 card car. I thought 2 was enough. I would normally side them out. If I was going second, like if I won game 1 or change it up, I would go inside them out because once the game gets going, you kind of don't want to see these. You just want dragons. Yeah. And then the last monster is good old Thunder King. I knew we were going to be playing spellbooks. Yeah, I knew we were going to be spellbooks, and he's a big beater. Only thing that hurts me, or that he hurts in my deck, is the complications, really. So yeah, I didn't see why not. All right, that's it for monsters. Spells, 2 complication. I really wish I was playing this deck when it was at 3. Stupid good. 3 shrine. I don't know why this card hadn't been limited yet. It's freaking stupid. It's really good.
I'll put it back in the
let's see. 1 wing beat. 1 wing beat. So clutch. It's
pretty good against Bujins, right?
It's a free heavy storm if you have a Tefnuit. Special Tefnuit, play the wing beat. It's legit. Yeah. 1 burial, you kind of
basically kind of keeps you from dying.
It keeps me. It keeps me from not being able to make plays.
Yeah.
Because if you banish too much, especially like I said, because I don't have seals. It gives you graveyard fodder back. And one thing I love to do is banish the Tempest as cost for one of the other Dragon Rulers, so I can search out the Debris or the Influence, thin the deck, and get the tuner to hand. And I want the Tempest back later, so burial that guy back so I can use it. One day apiece.
Oh god. My bad. Forgot.
1 day apiece, because more draw, and it's really nice. Like if you can't set your play up, you just play this, and you can sit on the open field and wait to set your play up for the next turn.
Yep.
And then the Dark Hole. Whoever said Dark Hole was bad, I can't tell you how many matches I won tonight because of Dark Hole.
Yeah.
Even though it's good potions and everything.
And then final 3 spells. Them Hovens.
Oh my god.
Them Hovens.
Them Hovens.
Why not play a 37 card deck? Or 36 if you count this. The 1 day.
No, I agree.
Really good.
Alright.
Different spells. Traps. The Trinity. Bottomless Torrential Warning.
I don't plan on
That's pretty standard. I'll talk about kind of what I would do for sides after that. After I finish these. 1 Mirror Force. I was playing 2. Ended up pulling some to make some other things happen. 1 Skill Drain. Was playing 2, but it kept clumping, and I felt 1 was enough, so I ended up going to 1. 1 Trap Stun because you want your OTK to go off. If you have your field set up and you're like, I can make a game right now, you flip the Trap Stun and you go all in and you win because it's that good. And then the last 2, these were last minute additions. I added these last night.
2 called on it.
I thought about it and I was like, I don't have seals. And because I don't have seals, sometimes I don't have the dragons that I need on the field to make plays. So, call the Haunted.
Alright. Extra aside, whichever one you prefer.
We'll do the extra.
That's how the play works.
2 Atum. He's your engine to get dragon. He digs Dragon Rulers out of the grave. He can grab more Heratics to open up some other plays. He's kind of your standard. As soon as you can make him, you make him play. One Gauntlet Launcher. I freaking love this card. He uses effect twice in the same turn, detach, pop a monster. And he's 24 into attack with 8 under defense. He's great. 1 Bouncer. He's great. I won against Bujins pretty much tonight because I had the Bouncer. Shout out to my boy Sean. Who's playing Bujins. M7 didn't make him at all tonight, but in case I played Boxers, which lead yoke can be a problem. That's all me there for the Boxers. That's it for the 6s. 7s, I play Big Eye.
Put them right here.
Okay,
so we can see them.
Thunder Charger and Draco Sack.
The Draco Sack.
That Draco Sack.
Yeah.
So
Stupid good.
Almost. Like I've been fighting playing 2 of these because he just helps the OTK really a lot, but I cannot find room in the extra deck. Like it is.
It's impossible.
It's slam full.
Yeah,
it really is, and I just can't find room anymore. So that's it for the Exceeds.
For the Synchros?
Yeah, Synchros. 1/7. Got the old Black Rose.
Good old Black Rose.
Good old Black Rose. The level 1 vanilla the guard, and then any of the Heratics except for the set make the Black Rose. Stardust Dragon, of course, because Mirror Force is a real card. This dude...
It's good against Noble Knights, right?
It's good against Bujins because Crane and Honest, and he'll just come back. It's good against the Mirror because you can crash it with, Blaster.
Yeah.
It's good against so many things. He's quickly become my favorite extra deck card because he's so good. 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Crimson Blader that's literally to make room for the second Guy Charger. I would take that out for the second Guy Charger if Mermails weren't a thing. The 1 Leo because Jesus, that card is good. And then the 11, the Star Eater. Asterisk, Star Eater. So yeah, that's the extra deck.
Alright, side deck. If you want to show it.
Yeah, sure. 3 Maxis, the only monster I play. Mermails, the Swarm is real, so why not capitalize off of it?
Yeah.
Second Wingbeat. I was doing 3 MST, but last minute I decided to go to the second Wingbeat just because it's heavy storm. So I was like, why not? It's real easy to do in this deck, so why not? So 1 Wingbeat, the 2 MSTs, and then recommend Spellbooks because they are
Oh
an
my
issue
God,
close
that
forest. The card's really good. I sided it for the Spellbooks. I never saw it though, but I was able to pull the win out. So, and then the traps, the other 2 skill drains for stuff like Bujin and Fire Fist. This, like, if you put this on the field against Fire Fist, you win. It's over. They can't do anything. They cannot do anything if they can't get their monster effects off.
Okay.
Again for Bujin and Fire Fist and Prophecy,
And
Mind
Mermail,
Crush,
like,
and
yeah.
like everything. Everybody searches
everything
nowadays.
searches
So yeah,
now.
a lot of people are maining it, but
it's really good for locals, actually.
it is. It's really good for anything.
Like, it's good to main those in locals because you kind of know what people are playing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Bless you.
Thank you.
And then the last 3 traps. Decree.
Royal Decree.
So-
How do you like this? Oh my
I didn't use it tonight, but
They'll steal it from
Because everybody else had Royal Decree. pretty
yeah,
much
we have a lot of
against
Bougie players in our locals, and they half of them play the Decree build. So I was like, what's the point? But the Decree. So I had some thoughts on why I did this. I was like, when people play against dragons, they side into a ton of traps. They side into macro, they side into iron wall, they side into
Because you totally made me
Soul
think you did
Drain,
Prohibition,
stuff like that.
soul drain, debunk,
and then I had
Yeah.
like all sorts of stuff, right? So I was like, everybody's going to be siding trap like hate in trap form. So why not
Why not
side out all my traps?
Click
I technically play 7 traps. I side out all 7 traps. Go into these 3. The 2 MST and the Wing Beat, and then one other card like
Really?
what
in middle school, so we didn't really get that service.
was that going? What was the
It's
other?
like
The
Heratic,
normally
so
like the
You read base class.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess one of
Well,
the
you're
maxis.
going
I don't know. I can't even think right now.
So it's like
It's
B flat,
11:30.
B
We've
flat,
been playing
F,
all day.
D,
But yeah,
flat
like
again.
that. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, this is in the, so it's like
Deck's a lot of fun. I definitely know when some of the higher tier players talk about it's degenerate and it will lose to itself. Jeff Jones, like he's right. It totally will. I think that's one of the things that Seal from the Ashes mitigates. I think it takes that, or it helps take away some of that losing edge in the form of the deck losing to itself, because it lets you recycle. It gives you free summons essentially every turn. But I think it's so fast and so good. Aside from that the fact that it's degenerate and can lose to itself doesn't matter. So it's really really good.
Is there anything you want to say before we close?
Shout out to my boy Griggs for
Boxers for life.
for
Boxers for life, son.
with boxers.
Top four
Top four
boxers
boxers,
and
son.
for being a good sparring partner all the time back home. We
Two
get
rolled that deck
we get
last
games
night.
in all the time. We
Two rolled that
practice.
deck last night. Boxers, son.
So yeah.
All right, guys. Well, until next time, this is why we're signing out.
Saying much about
Peace.
you own that